Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres made television history in 1997 when she openly came out as gay, both in real life and through her sitcom Ellen. At the time, Hollywood reacted harshly. Her show was cancelled, endorsements disappeared, and many believed her career was over. Ellen later admitted that the backlash was emotionally and professionally devastating. However, she refused to retreat into silence. Years later, she made a powerful comeback with the Ellen DeGeneres Show, becoming one of the most successful and influential talk show hosts in the world. Ellen's courage helped normalize LGBTQ+ representation on mainstream television and encouraged countless others to live openly. Her decision to come out remains one of the most important moments in Hollywood LGBTQ+ history. Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster is one of Hollywood's most respected actresses, known for her intelligence, discipline, and powerful performances. For decades, she carefully protected her private life in an industry that often punished openness. In 2013, during her Golden Globe acceptance speech, Foster publicly acknowledged her long-term same-sex relationship, effectively confirming her identity without turning it into a spectacle. As a two-time Academy Award winner, she proved that talent and professionalism could outweigh Hollywood's traditional fears surrounding sexuality. Foster later married actress and photographer Alexandra Hedison, further affirming her openness. Her quiet, dignified approach to coming out showed that visibility doesn't always need loud declarations to make a lasting impact on representation and acceptance. Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart has openly identified as bisexual and later described herself as queer, becoming one of the most visible LGBTQ+ actresses of her generation. Early in her career, Hollywood pressured her to keep her personal life vague to protect her leading lady image. Instead of complying, Stewart chose honesty. She has spoken openly about sexual fluidity, rejecting rigid labels and industry expectations. Over time, her confidence and authenticity earned her critical respect, including major award recognition and praise for bold, unconventional roles. Stewart's openness helped normalize LGBTQ+ conversations in mainstream Hollywood, especially for younger audiences. By refusing to hide or explain herself, she reshaped what it means to be a modern movie star, proving that talent, individuality, and truth can coexist at the highest level. Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie openly discussed her bisexuality in early interviews, long before Hollywood embraced open conversations about sexuality. At a time when many actresses avoided personal disclosures, Jolie spoke with striking honesty and confidence. She never treated her identity as a scandal or a marketing tool, it was simply part of who she was. Despite concerns that openness might damage her career, Jolie went on to become one of the most successful and influential actresses in the world, winning an Academy Award and leading major blockbuster franchises. Her willingness to speak freely helped challenge Hollywood's double standards and prove that openness did not weaken star power. Jolie's early honesty made her one of the first mainstream actresses to normalize bisexual visibility. Cynthia Nixon. Cynthia Nixon, best known for her role as Miranda Hobbs on Sex and the City, publicly came out after falling in love with a woman. Her announcement sparked widespread discussion, especially because she had previously been in relationships with men. Nixon later clarified that she identifies as queer and emphasized that sexuality can be fluid rather than fixed. Instead of stepping back, she became more visible, using her fame to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, marriage equality, and social justice. Beyond acting, Nixon entered politics, running for governor of New York and openly campaigning on progressive values. Her openness never defined her talent but added depth to her public image. Cynthia Nixon's journey helped broaden public understanding of bisexuality and queerness, especially for women who discover or embrace their identity later in life. Portia de Rossi. Portia de Rossi is an Australian-American actress best known for her roles in Ally McBeal and Arrested Development. She publicly came out as lesbian at a time when Hollywood offered little support for openly gay actresses. Portia later revealed that hiding her sexuality had caused deep emotional struggles, including anxiety and eating disorders, as she tried to fit the industry's expectations. Coming out became a turning point in her life, allowing her to finally live honestly. Her marriage to Ellen DeGeneres in 2008 made them one of Hollywood's most visible same-sex couples. Beyond acting, Portia became an advocate for LGBTQ+ acceptance and mental health awareness. Her story highlights the heavy cost of secrecy in Hollywood and the freedom that comes with embracing one's true identity, both personally and professionally. Lily Tomlin. Lily Tomlin is a legendary comedian and actress whose career spans more than 6 decades. For most of her life, she kept her personal relationships private, not out of shame but because the era she worked in offered little safety for openly gay performers. In later years, Tomlin publicly acknowledged her sexuality and in 2013 married her longtime partner, writer and producer Jane Wagner, after more than 40 years together. Their relationship became a powerful symbol of enduring love and quiet resilience. Tomlin has spoken about how times have changed and how younger generations now benefit from visibility that once didn't exist. Her legacy goes beyond comedy and acting. She represents patience, survival, and authenticity in an industry that once demanded silence from LGBTQ+ artists. Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson is one of Hollywood's most acclaimed actresses, known for her versatility and fearless performances. She has been open about her relationships with women and publicly identifies as lesbian. Throughout her career, Paulson has navigated Hollywood on her own terms, refusing to hide her identity or conform to industry pressures that often encourage secrecy. In interviews, she has emphasized that sexuality is just one part of who she is, stating that her work and talent define her far more than labels ever could. Paulson's honesty about her relationships has made her an influential figure for LGBTQ+ representation, showing that it is possible to be both openly queer and successful in mainstream Hollywood. Her long-term relationship with actress Holland Taylor has been publicly acknowledged, and Paulson has spoken about the importance of visibility for young people struggling with their own identities. By living openly, she challenges outdated Hollywood norms and proves that authenticity and professional success can coexist. Beyond acting, Sarah Paulson's advocacy and public example have made her a role model for LGBTQ+ audiences worldwide, inspiring countless individuals to embrace their truth. Paulson's story highlights that courage in Hollywood isn't always about grand gestures. Sometimes, it's about living authentically, quietly yet powerfully, every single day.